Fenway Park in Boston. It's time for MLB. Back inside Fenway Park. And starting this one, Leah Schneider. We'll be seeing an historic matchup today. Singy, can you imagine freshly in the bigs, taking the mound and seeing your childhood bestie looking back at you from home plate?
It's got to be surreal, Boog. On top of the pressure and the talk of history and everything else, she's got to try to concentrate on facing off against someone who's played with her for a lifetime and probably knows her better than anyone.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Mia.
You got this, Mia.
Schneider, a former All-Star. She features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a two-seamer, and she occasionally mixes in a knuckleball. Bunting for a hit, and that's a foul ball. The next pitch misses, and that is ball one.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got her looking. That's a strikeout. Their first battle ends in a strikeout. Do you think they're having some flashbacks to their Little League days right now, Singy?
Absolutely, Boog. And I'm just trying to imagine the conflicting emotions these two must be feeling right now. They're not on the Little League field anymore.
And now here's the veteran DH, Austin Martin. And there's a strike. And a strike in there.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That one ripped, but foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And she strikes out the side here in the first. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. Back here at Fenway, bottom half of inning number 2. And now Wyatt Langford. Schneider back to work. Little chopper rolls foul. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. She paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering way off the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. She's notched 4 strikeouts now.
The catcher,
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second. In there. Just beat the tag. It's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Schneider, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to her when she's in a spot like this. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And the next pitch is way outside. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. She picks up her 5th strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And the batter now, Josue De Paula. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I tell you what.
Tosses across the first, and that is that. And the Red Sox leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back now at Fenway. Here's the 3rd baseman. When you talk about elite defensive 3rd baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive 3rd baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Edwin Arroyo stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Misses off the inside, and it's 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for her in this one.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Back to the top of the lineup, Mia Lewis. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Lewis, in her 8th season, 27 years old, and she's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Inside corner for a strike, 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Got her! And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they make short work of them there. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the DH.
The designated hitter.
Right through there for a strike.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. And that's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the 3rd baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though...
Now this one gets through. Into 3rd now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Ruiz batting with 1 down, takes a strike. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score. And now the right fielder, James Tibbs III. He's 0 for 1. On the corner for a strike.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Outside. Just misses with that one. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 run in the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. Down the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. A little bit low. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away. Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if she can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and she keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
She's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, she's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with her, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Lewis in the box again, takes a strike. Pitch misses there, 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for her to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They're down 5-1. And welcome back to the ball. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Martin. Schneider back to work. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
Kicks and fires. Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And next for the Red Sox, Nigel, 1 for 2. Boswell in his 4th year, 24 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive, and he can't come up with it.
Unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Man at first with 1 gone, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Wyatt Langford. Inside, ball 1. Just missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So 2 down now, and here is Ruiz.
Tonight, her slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One left for the Red Sox. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Check swing, called strike. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And that drops in for a strike. Schneider still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
She's been excellent, really on her game in this one, and at this point, she wants to finish what she started.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Gorman throws on to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Martin up next for the Red Sox. In there at the knees. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swings and misses, struck him out. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the... Schneider went 8 innings and gave up just 1 earned run while posting double-digit strikeouts.
You put up starts like this regularly, your star will be on the rise. She was absolutely excellent for them and a major contributor to